Hey everybody, this is Josh. Just popping in here at the beginning of the episode to let you know that we now have a Patreon. That's right, patreon.com/areweddeadyet. There you'll find a bunch of cool tiers that you can subscribe and help support the show with. Some of the benefits include a shout out in every episode for your social media, small business, online store, whatever. We also have opportunities to join our Discord fan server and chat with the cast. We also have access to full unedited sessions, so you can hear everything that we do over the course of the 3 to 4 hours that we record. It's a lot of fun, so be sure to check that out. That's patreon.com/areweddeadyet. All right, let's get to the show. Sinister secrets and dark truths. Mystical creatures and magical powers, dark dungeons and enlightened paths, all lead us to ask that one question as time marches onward. Are we dead yet? You guys descend downstairs and immediately smell blood and death as you enter.
Oh my.
There is a low growl coming from below. When you reach the bottom of the stairs, there are lights and glass panels embedded on the floor, and they activate, illuminating the room. Directly in front of the stairs, about 30 feet away, is a huge cage containing a floating eye inside of it. Except that this creature is clearly undead. Its skin is sunken and gray, the eye is bloodshot, and the mouth seems to be uncontrollably slobbering. The creature has a bunch of small tentacles coming out of its head, and some of those have, 4 of those tentacles have bloodshot, vacant-looking eyeballs on them.
Behold.
Coming further into the room, you see several other cages along the back wall with more of those toad-like creatures you saw above. These ones are red, green, and black in color. And then next to those cages... I'm sorry?
Did you say black?
Yep. Actually, I think it's supposed to be gray, but whatever.
Oh!
That was supposed to be gray, sorry. That's my bad. Those frog-like creatures that you saw up above, there's a room next to the 3 cages with the frog-like things, and then off to the 2 cages to the right of the room. One of them seems to be unoccupied. One of them, Chester, you recognize one of your people in there.
One of my people?
A black cat, Felis, is kind of curled up on the bed inside of the prison cell.
Are there any other creatures with it?
Not inside, no. You recognize this Felis as... his name's Shadow. He's a well-known scout for the Clofia crime family. Clofia was the name that was that won the most votes on our Twitter poll for naming our cat Mafia.
Oh my god.
You've cat to be kitten me, Josh. You've cat to be kitten me.
What were the other contestants? I have to know.
Oh yeah. I can pull that up real quick while John figures out what he wants to do with his pal here.
I'm gonna smell. Does he smell right? Is he undead? Has he been tainted?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
No.
Because this room is full of a lot of blood, so. The other choices were Lucky 9, the Alley Cats, and the Pride.
Huh.
That's a 3.
Yeah, there's just a lot of blood all over this room. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. But he does appear to be breathing. He looks like he's sleeping. He looks like you would when you're curled up after eating all day.
I'm picking the lock.
Sure, go ahead and roll with your thieves' tools proficiency. Anyone else want to do anything else while Chester's picking locks?
Can I throw a piece of cheese at him?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you gotta wake him up. I'm guessing I know who he is, too, since I'm friends with...
That's a 9 to pick the
Chester.
lock.
Oh, yeah. You snap your bobby pin trying to pick it, but between that noise of trying to pick the lock and it tossing a piece of cheese at Shadow, the Felis bolts up. Kind of looks like he's ready to fight for a minute. Locks eyes with you, Chester, and it's like, "Oi, Chester, what the hell are you doing down here, mate?"
You know, I'm not entirely sure, but I think we need to get you out of here, man.
Yeah. I came down here for the bosses. I went from British to Italian all of a sudden. I don't know why.
I mean, you should have started Italian.
Yeah.
I know I should have. I'm
It's the
trying to
fucking
find.
Clafia, dude.
I know I'm trying to
Just
find
like
the
the
voice.
most Brooklyn, New York. Like, hey, the boss told me to come down here to take a look at it.
Yeah, the bosses they sent me down here, and well, you know, old Shadow, he's usually pretty good at sneaking around, but not this time. Got myself busted up. They took everything. They took my shoes too, which I thought was real fucking rude.
I might have an extra pair of shoes or something in the bag. You know how it goes, man.
Yeah. Actually, I think my stuff's in that room over there next to the cages with the wart people here. You know, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedlered. You know.
Yeah. Let's go get your stuff, man.
The wart people.
Yeah, and steer clear of that floating eye over there. That thing's creepy.
Yeah. It's creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy is the least word I would use.
And you're gonna go into the room and look for his stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna
and
look for his
keys and
stuff. I see a little treasure chest on your Maparoni here, so I'm thinking we'll take everything and be on our way.
You come into the room here. There's a desk with a couple of notes on there. There's a box of loot that looks like it was probably taken from prisoners. There's a set of keys hanging on the wall next to 4 levers.
We're not pulling those levers. I already know that.
You just want to open the box?
Yeah, we'll open the box up.
Yeah, sure. In plain sight, inside this box, there's a bag containing some gold. Your well-trained experience in lifting purses off of people, you can tell there's probably about 300 pieces of gold just by the weight of it.
Okay.
There are 2 small rubies. There are 8 pairs of shoes, including a Felis-sized pair.
Gonna toss those to Shadow here.
You're gonna just toss them across the room. So
I
it's a
let him
big
out of
room.
his. I let him out
No.
of his cage, right? He's with me, right?
No, he's still locked in because
You weren't able to pick it.
You only rolled a 9.
Oh, okay.
No,
Sorry, I
your
thought I
bobby
picked
pin
it.
broke. No,
Got
I'm
it.
sorry.
Got it.
Nope,
No, you're good.
I was not
You're
clear
good.
enough. So you got the pair of shoes. There's a set of 2 daggers, some thieves' tools, a spyglass, and a couple of smoke bombs. And they're all kind of on like a utility belt that you could probably safely assume are probably Shadow's as well.
Well, I'm gonna put Shadow's utility belt on. And I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna use his thieves' tools to try and pick him out of that lock.
Okay.
Oops.
I mean, there was a set of keys hanging on the wall.
Yes, there's
Oh,
also
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep his thieves' tools, and I'm gonna grab the keys on the wall, and I'm gonna unlock his cell.
Okay. Yeah, that does it then.
All right. Good to know. Good to know.
Cool. There's a few more features in this room that I have not yet described. There's a large grate on the floor that leads to a dark pit. There's a claw and a pulley system that kind of hangs above this pit, almost like it could lift something, like lift the grate up and then lift something in or out of it.
Oh God.
There's several bloodstains all over the floor, obviously, and there are 4 torture tables complete with stretching apparatus, sharp knives, whips, etc.
Kinky.
So,
I like it.
Giggity.
Everest is gonna approach the pit and take a look.
sure. You have dark vision for how far? 60 feet?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, you see down in there, kind of in these shades of gray, you see a bunch more of those brains crawling over each other and trying to like jump up, but they can't get very far.
Oh, goody.
And I can see all the way down.
Yeah. And I mean, it looks like they're stacked on top of each other, almost like a fucking claw game at a grocery store.
It's a ball pit, a brain pit.
Yeah. Like that pit full of needles in Saw,
Ugh.
except with brains.
Brains on
Um,
legs.
Chester, you let Shadow out, and he says, "Oh man, Chester, I'm super thankful for you letting me out here. I got to get back up front, up top to the bosses though. They ain't gonna be happy with well, me getting my ass canned. You know what I'm saying?"
And Chester's gonna pull out the little Fila shoes and be like, yeah, here's your shoes, man. I couldn't find your other stuff though, so good luck.
While wearing
Says
it.
while wearing it.
He looks at your belt and says, "Ain't that my stuff?"
No, you see, I got the stuff before I got in here. I couldn't find your stuff.
I could have swore it was right in that box over there with all the others. I'm gonna go check real quick.
Yeah, go for it, man.
He shuffles off into the room, and you hear some clattering around in there. And there's all these monsters. The toad people have kind of taken an interest in you, and they're banging on the bars of their cell a little bit.
All right. Everest is gonna like shudder and step back from the edge of the pit and check out the desk and the papers.
Yeah, you go in to the room that Shadow's in there. He's looking around. He's not finding much. On the desk, you find just a note that just says, it basically outlines the plans of where these monsters need to be transported within the tunnel system. You note that these monsters are scheduled to be moved to a different chamber inside or underneath District 73.
All right. I'm gonna grab all those papers.
Sure.
Evidence.
And you hear a Shadow say, "I wonder if these levers have anything to do with it. Maybe one of these here can. Hey Mac, can you get out of that chair real quick? I need that chair over by that desk. I need it over here so I can pull some of these levers."
Oh, surely, lad. And I'll get up while distractedly reading through papers.
No. yeah, okay.
No!
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Chris?
He's distracted and reading, and he's a nice guy. So he asked for the chair. It's like, oh, sure.
Oh,
Can I please grab the chair before?
I mean, yeah. You guys can go ahead and yell at me or react or whatever.
I'll let you make an athletics check to bolt across the room and see if you can stop him from climbing up in time.
Oh no, this is scary. Okay.
It's gonna get real bad real quick.
Okay.
Hey, look. Sometimes when people take people's stuff, bad stuff happens
To
inadvertently.
pull the lever? Oh my goodness. Oh,
I mean,
I got
Everest
11.
is also of the opinion,
God damn
like,
it, John.
cleanse the evil.
It's not my
Then it
fault.
won't hurt someone else.
No, I'll say you get over with a 10. I'm not. You're running across the room. You're not doing a marathon. Yeah, you make it across and you grab Shadow's tail, and he says, "Meow! Hey, what are you doing? Hey, I'm trying to find my stuff here. Come on, these levers. There's probably like some kind of trap door or something that, opens up more storage or something. I can find my stuff.
Chester's gonna walk and be like, "Hey, man, shouldn't you get back to the boss, man? You don't want no trouble for being late, do you?"
Yeah, but how am I gonna, defend myself against all those fucking monsters up there if I can't fucking fight? I got my daggers, I got my spyglass, I've got all my stuff. All my
And,
stuff was here.
Chester's gonna
steer. Oh.
Chester's gonna reach into his backpack and pull out 2 different daggers and be like, "Hey, man, why don't you take some of my daggers here?"
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, you got your stuff taken. That's not cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what, Chester? Are you sure? He's
Yeah,
gonna
hey.
roll.
You do me a favor though. Like when you get up there, you tell the boss what a nice guy I am, okay?
Can you roll some deception for me?
The fuck? Okay, fine. I'm being a nice guy, but apparently it's deception.
Is Chester actively a part of the Clawfia or just an associate?
I think he just knows people in the Clawfia, but
He's trying to get in, but he's not being allowed to be in because he's Chester. It's a 19 for deception.
just what I needed. There you go. He says, "Oh man, Chester, I've always been, pulling for you to get into the club. So I'm gonna put in a good word with Luther when I get up there. He's my dad, and so me and him.
Yeah, hey. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Any time, Chester. You don't stick around here too long though, because these guys are fucking nuts."
Yeah, no, you stay safe yourself, man.
And Shadow slinks out of the room, and you hear his little paws pawing up the stairs.
Everest is going to stand up. Well, he's already standing. He's going to turn from the desk and say, I found evidence they were planning on shipping these beasts all around the city, under a bunch of districts. Oh, wait, where'd the other one go?
Yeah. So maybe we should get back to like the guard or something. Like let them know what's going on, because I kind of feel like this is out of our wheelhouse, guys.
I wonder why they want to ship them all over the place, though.
Isn't it obvious?
They want more incidents like the one above that happened.
I guess
At the
that's
concert.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Plus, I heard that in 6 days we're gonna activate some device that's gonna help them out, and we should probably, like maybe something's going on in 6 days that's gonna happen.
You should probably
Yeah.
warn everyone.
We should finish exploring first. Let's check upstairs.
I agree.
We can
Look what's
find more
already
evidence.
happened.
I mean, yeah, maybe there's more evidence upstairs. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Sure. You guys pass by the cage with the floating eye. You go upstairs. Eberus, do you share what was in the pit with the rest of your friends
yes.
here? Because
Yes, absolutely.
you seemed a little disturbed.
Yeah, considering his prior experience, he's going to mention, keep away from the pit there. Brains. Lots of them.
Like
Oh my.
just brains?
I don't know anymore.
Because I thought
I
once you
don't know
pulled
anymore, lad.
Are the
What-
brands of the creepy crawly kind?
They were moving a lot.
Yeah, okay.
So you head back into the main receiving room. Do you take the left spiral staircase or the right spiral staircase?
Oh, fuck me.
Which one did we go down first?
The
you
left.
went down the left stairs. The stairs in the corner of the.
Okay.
Should we just go up since we're already on the left side, anyways?
Yeah, we'll go up the
Yeah.
left side.
Sure. You come into a hallway with 3 closed doors on the right and 1 closed door on the left, all the way down the hallway.
Which door should we take?
Oh.
Well,
In this hallway, you also hear like chanting as well, coming from behind one of the doors.
Oh.
is it like does
It is
seem
in a
like it's
language
really,
you.
really well? Is it really loud, or is it like faint and?
It's muffled because it's coming from a from behind a door and a stone wall, but you suspect that probably inside the room it's probably pretty loud.
Okay.
It's loud enough to be heard muffled outside. So
Yeah. So he's gonna gesture to Chester and try and keep quiet himself.
Who's gesturing towards me? Sorry.
Ebris is
to pick a door.
to Adam, because Ebris is like, oh shit, there's people here. So he's like crouching down and going into stealth mode, but he doesn't want to move because he's shitty at stealth.
Got it. So Chester's gonna go into full stealth mode.
Sure.
That's a 20.
Okay. And which room you stealth into?
My choices are left or right, correct?
Yeah, you've got one to your immediate right. You've got two more down the hallway to your right, and you've got one to your left all the way down the hallway.
So we're gonna just immediate right.
Sure. You don't hear anything from behind the door. It appears to be left a little bit ajar, not completely closed.
Gonna just sort of silently ease the door open with my plush little paw.
Sure. You come into a room. This first room, you find a well-furnished bedroom with a fireplace, a desk, a bookshelf, and a bed.
All right, so I'm gonna motion for everybody to follow me in. It's safe,
Yeah, there's no one in here.
and I'm gonna start going through the desk.
Sure, yeah, you see the first and most prominent thing on this desk is a journal.
Okay, I'm gonna just pick. I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna pick it up.
Okay. You have a journal. The leather feels a little strange to you.
Oh.
It's people leather, isn't it?
Oh, it's like that the one in our last campaign with the people cape.
Oh yeah.
The cloak of faces.
Oh
Yeah.
I seem to use this trope a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey,
No,
man,
it's
I'm-
perfect for this kind of atmosphere that
Yeah.
you're building. So
there's a reason it's a trope. It's appropriate.
you
It is, yeah.
I mean, I was gonna make you do a medicine check, but circle gets the square. It is human skin.
Oh, nice. I was just saying that like as a joke, but okay.
It is people skin. I knew it. I was like, that weird leather.
he picked up the Necronomicon.
Great. I'm gonna
Well, fuck me.
I'm gonna look at Chester and look at the book and just start shaking my head. Oh,
And Chester's just gonna shrug, like, you know what? This isn't the weirdest thing we've seen all day. Not actually say that out loud, but he's just gonna shrug.
That's pretty true, though.
And then I guess I will proceed out the hallway and go to the next door on the right stealthily. Do you want a second stealth roll?
do you
Okay,
not want
yeah,
to
sure.
read the book?
Does anyone else want to do anything in this room?
I want to know what's in the journal.
Oh, sorry. I will pass the journal off to it, and then I'll stealth into the next room on
Yeah.
the right.
I think we should like clear the area first, because we're danger close.
Okay. You want to browse through the journal?
Yeah, I'll follow behind. I'll follow with them though and be browsing.
All right. So Chester is going to go ahead and stealth on into the next room on the right.
Sure.
Would you like a second stealth roll, or can I keep the
No,
one I have?
we'll keep the one you have.
All right. What do I see?
You peek into this room, and you see several. It looks almost like a prayer chapel, I would say. At the back of this
Oh.
room is an altar with the carving of a giant worm.
Okay.
And inside there are also several benches facing this altar with 7 robed figures sitting on these benches, chanting something in a strange language.
So Chester is just going to back the fuck out of that room and not even walk in.
Okay.
And I'm going to go take a peek in the third room on the right.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything or just following quietly behind Chester?
Everest is staying still to minimize clanking.
I'm gonna look at the book.
You want to look at the book?
Yeah.
Okay. So as Chester is traveling down the hallway, you open the journal. You see the first few pages are kind of just a standard journal of someone who has found their place among people who understand him and or understand them. I should say the gender is not quite clear here, and someone who has found a purpose in life, and they are so excited that they have a family for once. You get towards the back few pages, and there's one entry that reads, "The high priest says to have faith. He says that our prayers will be answered, that Father will be here soon. I can feel his presence, and yet he isn't here. Why? Why? Oh, but I'm not angry with the high priest. No, of course not. But why isn't Father here? Why won't he speak?" And then there's a final page, and the final page says, "The high priest has summoned me to the summoner's chamber. He says I will see Father today. My faith has been rewarded. He says that Father's plans will begin when the airship is activated. I'm so excited to meet Father today." The journal ends there. So it's not clear what has happened to this person. There aren't any dates on here, but the ink is still relatively fresh. It's not faded or anything, so you could probably surmise that this was written within the last few weeks.
Okay. And it's just gonna close the book and be like, "Well, I think this person died." But they're talking about some airship. Like that's where the master would be, is in this airship in the next few days, and they got summoned. So we can definitely say that this is a cult. But I think this person died. Ugh, I wonder if this is his skin on the book.
That would be
Ugh.
That would be creepy.
As you finish reading that, Chester, you come into the third room.
All
and
right,
there
all right,
are
all right.
3 treasure chests just in a room, in a nondescript
baby.
room.
All right.
Chester's eyes turn into dollar signs.
Chester's eyes become dollar coins. So Chester's going to eagerly, just left to right, walk up to the first chest and attempt to pick the lock on it.
You touch the box and you find that your hand won't come away.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
God. All right. I'm going to cast message,
Okay,
and I'm going to send a message to it.
Okay.
sure.
The message is help.
Okay.
As
You
you
like-
hear this word help, it,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and roll initiative.
Ah!
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that was coming.
Oh my gosh, is it one of those monster
Yes.
thingy majiggy
Are you
chests?
kidding me?
Yes,
Ugh.
it is.
Oh yeah, Zoe's never seen a mimic before. I got a 22 in
No,
initiative.
we did. We've seen one, but we didn't touch it because we were pretty sure. I think it was a mimic, so we were.
Oh, okay.
I got 11.
I got a 23 with a nat 20.
Oh, I rolled in the wrong channel
Nice.
again. I got a 22.
16.
How did you manage to roll in the meme section?
You know, it was complicated, Sherman, and I could tell you my secrets, but then everyone could do it, so...
Okay, that should be a nice little spread there. Okay, first in the order is well, actually, we'll say it because you got a warning message from Chester. I'm going to give you a bonus round real quick to do something to alert your friends, because they don't actually know anything's going down right now, but they'll probably find out real soon.
I'll say. So I'm gonna start running and say, "Uh-oh, Chester needs help." I just start running.
Oh no.
Okay. We'll say that this hallway is about 40 feet long, so you guys were close to the second door, so you can get to the whole door, and you come into the door frame of the third room, and you see Chester's hand just stuck to this box.
Okay.
Vora, you're first in the order. You just see your friend say there's trouble and takes off.
So all I see is his hand on the treasure chest, not necessarily that it's stuck, just that it's on it, or does it look like it's actually like sticky?
Are you running up to the door as
Yeah.
well? Yeah. You just see that his hand is on the treasure chest, and you can kind of see him struggling to like pull
Oh
it
yeah,
off.
okay.
Chester's like really trying to pull it off.
And Chester, we'll say that you put your hand on this and it's stuck, and you knew exactly what this was.
Oh yeah, Chester's dealt with a one of these before.
Would I potentially know what it is?
I would say mimics are probably so well known in this world that you've heard the rumors and the stories.
Okay,
and
then
stuff.
I'm going to firebolt it.
Sure. Yeah, you guys are level 8, so it's like I figure, aside from the really creepy fucks, you probably know what's going on with most
Fair enough.
monsters.
How's the 17 to hit?
Yep. That hits.
9 plus 3, 12 fire damage. As I cast a firebolt at it.
Okie dokie.
I cast Fireball.
No, you don't.
Centered on Chester.
I was gonna say you don't want me to do that yet.
Okay. Next up is Chester. You are grappled with this. You're considered grappled.
It's just one hand though, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull a knife off my belt and go all stabby on this motherfucker.
Okay. Are you using one of the daggers that you stole from Shadow?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a +1 dagger, by the way.
Oh, sick. Hang on, let me edit that out real quick. 19 to hit.
Heck yeah. Would you have disadvantage since you're grappled? I don't think so, but
I don't think so either. It's 8 damage.
okay. Good hit.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing that causes disadvantage on that, so you're good. Okay.
Sweet.
Cool. Anything else for your turn?
That's all I got. I can't really hide, so
Okay. Cool. Next up is you see the other chest on the right-hand side of the room come to life and turn into its true form. And it's that's its action. So the chest opens up and its teeth are showing and it starts gnawing and it starts moving towards you, Chester.
Oh, fuck me.
Just what's up, haters?
So next up is Eberus. You see all the rest of your pals run off towards this other room down the hallway, making some noise.
And he will follow.
Sure.
Come down the hall, look in the doorway, and be like, storms, mimics, and how close are they together?
So they're right next to Chester. So I mean, they're all within pretty much like a. If Chester is in a 5-foot space, there is one just north of Chester and one just west of Chester or east of Chester. If that helps. Yes.
Weast.
Weast.
Which way did they go? They went west.
Would I be able to reach one of them? I've got 25 feet of movement.
You'd just be able to get to the doorway.
All right, so
That's the downside of being small boys.
yep, gotta work them legs.
I actually have a 30 feet movement speed.
Yeah, same.
It's just because dwarves are big.
Yeah,
I mean, even with 30 feet, you just wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to get in the room either.
That's why
dwarves
I
are a
have
bit taller,
range.
but it's all in the torso. The legs are still real tiny. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to cast here. Could I cast Shatter and hit only the mimics?
Let me see here. One action, range 60 feet. Each creature in a 10-foot radius. So that's a 20-foot circumference.
Look at Josh knowing math.
I know, I'm trying to figure it out. I would say probably not. You'd hit, because Chester would be... You could hit the mimic that's just to the right of Chester. By itself, there's no way you could get both of them without also hitting Chester, though.
Just a warning, if you're casting Shatter, it's loud.
Oh, that's right.
Like, everyone's gonna hear that shit.
Also,
I mean,
it'd probably
everyone else just heard.
destroy any loot that's in the middle chest.
Yeah, exactly.
So
well, possibly.
instead, I will
possibly.
toll the dead the injured chest.
Sure. It's a what save?
Oh, wisdom.
13?
Nope. I'll blast him for 14 damage.
Holy shit. I forgot how good Toll the Dead is. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't like that. A bell fills his mind. Is it a audible bell, or is it just
It says the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around your...
around it?
So I'm assuming it would be audible.
Yeah.
It's just like a constant,
Okay.
incessant bong, 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 bong. Like all that damage is just mental damage from the constant repetitiveness.
No, it's like in the Looney Tunes when Bugs Bunny pulls out a bell and just puts it over Donald Duck's head and just starts
Yeah.
wailing on it. I'm sure that's happened. I don't know.
Or like when they
Yeah,
put
I have
the trash
cool.
can over their head and just wail on it with a stick. That's
Yeah,
it.
the trash can or
Yeah.
the pot.
Definitely. You are up next.
Yay! I'm gonna go attack the one that has dear old Chester's hand.
Oh, thanks, friend.
No problem, buddy.
Sure. That's the one that's been getting wailed on this whole time, so go
Oh,
for
it has been, not the one that's charging. I thought Chris got that one.
No, I hit the injured one to do more damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, my understanding is everyone's been hitting the same one this whole time.
Yep.
got it.
Get Chester free, and then we can tackle the other mimic without worrying
Are they?
of being stuck to
Yeah, are
it.
they still sticky as they are?
The one that's transformed into its true form is not currently sticky. The one that has not done anything else is
Okay,
not
so
sticky. Or
if they're
is
active,
sticky.
they're not sticky.
Yes.
Not that would make a difference to Ebrus's.
But
reactions.
you guys, I think the things you guys have been rolling, I can pass it. I'm gonna use the sharpshooter feat. So, does 19?
It does hit. Yes.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Boom, headshot.
That's 18 damage. Wow, that sucked.
That's a great hit.
Well, naturally it was just 4, so I was like,
I mean,
it's okay.
it tops out at 22, so that's pretty good.
That's true. And then I'm also gonna use my Colossus Slayer for more damage, and that'll be 7 on
Ooh,
top of
That's
18.
just enough to kill it.
Oh shit! Okay, never mind. I wasn't even done yet.
Damn,
Cool.
laying
Oh,
out
shit.
the DPS.
Yeah, seriously. Who said Rangers were underpowered?
Chester, the mimic melts underneath you
Finally.
as your hand pulls free from this icky goo.
And I'm going to use that hand to draw my rapier now so I can deal some big boy damage.
Sure. Was that it for your turn, or do you have more to do?
It had more.
Okay, go for it.
Do I want to cast a spell? Not really, I guess, if I don't have to.
Was that both your attacks?
No, that was all just one attack. So now I'm gonna do my bonus. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the sharpshooter feat again. For
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
Because why not?
cause I
When you roll that high.
cause I
hell yeah.
can.
How high did you roll, Zoe?
Oh, I got 28. So
Yeah.
then minus
so
5
Yeah.
of that would be 20.
Yeah, there's no reason not to use it if you roll a 28.
And then that'll be 15 damage to that one. And then,
damn, Daniel.
because it didn't have any damage before, I can't do extra damage. And that'll be it. I don't feel like doing a spell.
Okay.
I don't feel like doing Hunter's Mark.
I don't feel like casting spells.
I don't feel
right
like
now.
doing
I'm doing enough
Hunter's
damage
Mark
with my
right
bow.
now.
Sure. No worries.
So yeah, there you go. I'm done.
Okie dokie. Let's see, and that's one round. Okay. Vora, top of the order. You're up.
Alrighty. I am going to Chromatic Orb the next one.
Okie dokie.
It is going to be a fire type. And how's a nat 20?
Holy hell, yeah. That's awesome.
Fuck
We are some high rollers tonight.
Alright, I have to use Dice Maiden because I don't have enough D8s. Because it's 3d8 and then doubled
Sure. No worries.
for 36
Oof.
damage. 36 fire damage.
Holy
Big
shit.
oof.
Cadillac.
Save some for Chester.
No, Chester's fine.
Okay. Is that it for your turn, or do you have bonus action, or?
That is it for my turn.
Okie dokie. Chester, you are up.
Alrighty. Well, I'm just gonna run up on this mimic
Oh, there's
here.
no need to run up. He's right here. He's right here
Oh.
with you.
Well,
He was getting ready to chow down next turn.
I am going to hang on. I can just since I'm dual wielding now technically, I have a dagger in one hand and a rapier in the other. I can make 2 attacks on him using one as my bonus action with 2-weapon fighting, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do that
That
then.
is my understanding of 2-weapon fighting.
The second one just doesn't get proficiency, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
That's a 13 and a 17 to attack. The 13 is the rapier, the 17 is the dagger.
Yep, both of those hit. Just barely with that 13, but...
It's going to be 17 damage total.
And it dies.
Hell yeah.
You've solved my mimic puzzle.
That wasn't much of a puzzle. So what's in the
No.
middle chest? Chester's going to go and start picking that middle chest
So
immediately.
this isn't Dark Souls style. Like the mimics don't drop loot, right?
No.
Damn.
I was going to ask that.
You're going to open up the chest in the middle?
Yeah, I got a 26 if you need lockpicking. That's a nat 20, by the way, so you can just
Oh,
let
yeah,
me
you,
automatically pass.
You bypassed the trap that was on this lock.
Hell yeah.
In fact, with that good of a roll, why not?
All right.
Yeah, you see a little tripwire tied into the latching mechanism, and you're just like, okay, come on, amateurs, get with the program. And you disable that. You pop
You
open
say,
the chest.
You say tripwire, you mean bitch rope, right?
Yeah. Inside, you find the following: 2,000 gold pieces, just a bunch of small little gold bags. You start handling them. You're like, that's about 2,000 there.
By the way, guys, while this is happening, all you see is Chester's butt sticking out of the chest. Like, he's not like, oh, look, I found this. It's just cat butt in your face.
You see a golden compass, a glowing green orb, a deck of playing cards, and a bunch of shoes.
What's up with these cultists and shoes?
I am not opening that deck of playing
Yeah,
cards.
no one opened a deck of playing cards.
Yeah, so just, I'm going to metagame here. No one opened the deck of playing cards.
Everest is going to say, ooh, solitaire. No, he's not.
And so Chester's going to pop out of this chest and be like, well, does anybody need any shoes?
Everest is going to step forward and look in.
It's just shoes now. Chester is bagged. Everything else.
I'd like to logistically know how that's possible.
Yeah.
I'd like to logistically tell you it is.
I'm gonna need some sleight of hand if you're gonna be the only person in the room doing anything, with everyone else kind of looking at you as the main person. I'm gonna need some sleight of hand.
How's a 26?
How about some people roll some perceptions?
Oh fuck! I rolled a 2 plus 4. I got a 6.
Okay, yeah, Vora, you're looking at the stonework.
7.
Ebris, you're looking at the stonework.
No, I'm looking at the goo that is the mimic and trying to
Yeah, there you
see
go.
if there's anything in it.
Yeah.
I thought mimics had loot inside them from eating past adventurers.
Ooh, I got 23.
So
That's-
close, Zoe.
Close, but no cigar.
Damn it!
but you're-
and why are you rolling against me? You know I'm going to share with you. Come on.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Everest is going to ask, and this is all that was in there?
Yeah, it's a lot of shoes, I guess. I'm not a shoe guy. I don't know if you guys are shoe guys. You know, feel free to have at it. I'm a generous guy. Have some shoes.
How many pairs of shoes are in there?
Everest wants to roll insight on that.
Okay.
Let's
Roll
see.
some deception, Chester, as well. You see about 13 pairs of shoes and then one odd one out.
So, 13 pairs of regular looking shoes.
Yep, various shapes and sizes
I got a 23.
versus a 26 insight from Ebris.
I
Ebris, there's something off, but you're not 100% sure what it is, but he's definitely not he's definitely not being 100% up
Come
front.
on, lad. Come clean.
Chester's gonna let out a big all right, this was in there too, but I'm sorry, I'm being greedy. We should share this. And Chester's gonna pull out the glowing green orb and the deck of playing cards.
Ooh.
Um,
Can I see the orb?
Yeah, no, we share things around here. I'm sorry for being greedy, guys. It's never gonna happen again.
Yeah, right. Arcana check on the orb.
sure.
And then Chester's just gonna hand the deck of playing cards to Ebris and forget about it.
Okie dokie.
18 Arcana.
Yeah, sure. You feel just a font of magical energy pouring from this orb, and you actually think it might make a good replacement for your current spellcasting focus, as it's a +2 spellcasting focus.
Holy crap.
Damn. That's what I'm talking about.
Watch as it corrupts him with evil energy.
Not everything I have is going to be a corrupting evil influence.
Is this one not one of those?
I don't know. Okay, so you've gotten some loot. You've checked out the 3 rooms on the right.
Now it's time to go to the room on the left.
Okay.
We should probably check the room with the cultists to make sure they're not about to start pouring out at us.
You're
Yeah, has
probably
the
right.
chanting changed?
Oh yeah, the chanting.
The chanting has stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Is there a convenient little window? We can look
There
at
is not. There is the door.
All right, well, just in case anything goes down, Everest is going to position himself right in the doorway.
I would like to. So I know a special little spell. I would like to creak open the door.
Sure.
Are they all like staring at
They're
us?
looking right at the, they're
Well, we
looking
don't
right
know.
at the door.
We don't know because the door is closed.
No, I said I creak open the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you peek it open a little bit. You see all the hooded figures looking straight at the door, waiting for
Sweet.
it to open.
I would like to cast Fireball as a.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, let me pull up this room real quick.
We just went from like 0 to like maybe a 5 to now like 100.
So
0
you
to
could
hero.
hit.
Should be able to hit everybody, right? It's a 20-foot radius.
Oh, so 40 foot. Yeah, that would cover. Yeah, that would.
Oh,
So I need all of them to make me a dex save.
Okay.
Josh was like, "Oh, there's only like 100 of them in there."
No, there's only 7.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We're all fine here now.
Who needs to ask questions when we have Fireball?
Lots of
Perfect
people.
spot for a "this is fine" meme.
In all my years of research, I found the perfect solution to any problem. Fireball.
Okay, so I rolled a 7, a 4, a 7, a 19, a 12, a 20, and a 21. So,
Any of them above 14 pass,
okay, so 3 of them pass.
so they take half damage. Really? Really? Dice Maiden, you're going to do me like that? So the ones that fail take 28 fire damage, and the ones that pass take 16. Right?
14.
No, 14.
Okay. They're pissed, and, well, 4 of them are really bloody. Let's roll a quick initiative, I guess.
Is there anything in the room that is flammable?
The benches, for sure, and probably the carpet. So,
They are on fire now.
Okay, cool.
This fire spreads around corners and ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
I would also say probably the door bursts into flames.
The door within range?
If that whole room is, yeah, easily. If you're gonna get all 7 cultists, I'm definitely saying the door is in range.
Now we should close the door and lock them in there.
Yes, let it burn.
Let
Let
'em
them
burn.
hear screams.
God, I'm getting flashbacks.
Shoot! Let them burn!
You said you wanted us to roll for initiative.
Yes, please.
Kiki.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a 15. Woo, that's a little better.
I got a 10.
I rolled a 20, a nat 20 for a 22.
Okay. Ebris, you're up. You watch your friend Vora here just light this room up and shut the door. The door is kind of burning a little bit with some embers.
Did I see anything that went on inside?
Probably saw the flash of fire.
Yeah, that's probably about it.
All right.
Vora's gonna say, bar the door. Don't let him out. Let him burn.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, because shit's actively on fire in there. So, Everest is going to move Vora out of the way and take his place, if that's acceptable, and stand right in front of the door and brace his shield in front of it.
Oh.
Do you want to do like a ready action or anything if like the door opens?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide. Oh no, actually, I'm going to.
Can you wedge your shield into the door to brace it?
I don't think it's big enough, but like up against it, yeah, definitely. I'm not going to spend the spell slot just yet, so yeah, I'm gonna hug up against the door, ready in action to hit the first dude that opens it. Actually, no,
Sure.
not hit. Cast Toll the Dead on the first dude that opens it.
Okay, sure. That works. Next in the order are 3 of the cultists. You hear some light screaming. The chanting has definitely stopped at this point, and one of them comes up and opens the door.
What up,
Do
hater?
they take fire damage for grabbing the hot doorknob?
At the end of their turn, they'll take some fire damage. They need to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
17.
Oh, and he passes.
Okay.
And yep, he resists.
Okay. Yeah, he opens the door, and he is gonna he pulls out a couple of daggers, and he's gonna just try and stab you in the face, Ebris. Okay, he rolled a 9 and a 10 to hit.
You should be ashamed.
Yeah, he probably should. And he takes 12 fire damage and falls over dead. So a second one steps up into the room over the dead body, and there's going to be 2 more swings coming in at you, Eberus. Since you're right there. And wow, okay, a 9 and a 6 to hit.
And Everest is going to laugh imperiously as the dagger blows bounce off his shield.
And that ends his turn, and he takes 7 fire damage. He's still standing, but he's burning up, so...
He's feeling the burn.
Yeah. And he is blocking the doorway, so the third one just ends his turn and probably dies.
They can't attack diagonally at me.
Oh, wait, he can throw his daggers. That's right. Thank you.
He could try.
Yeah, I mean, it's not...
Oh, that was a natty.
And a nat 1, so he rolled a 7 and a nat 1, so...
He hit like his homie in the back.
Stabbed it into his own foot.
Yep, we'll say he hit his homie in the back for 1d4 plus 2. Okay.
And he drops dead.
Oh, is he still going? Damn.
I'm going to roll fire damage. And yep, just enough to kill him.
Is the door guy dead?
No. The door guy is still standing, but he's bloody and burning, so...
I'm just waiting for my
Vora.
turn. Just waiting
I
for my
think
turn.
I'm just gonna like sit back and just watch all this happen. I don't know if I even need to do anything.
Vora, you're up. The door is open. Eberus has bravely deflected every single attack that's come at him.
I'm just gonna cast some more fire in there to whoever's closest and standing. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
I mean, there's one dude that's right in the doorway, ready to swing on down on your friend again. So
Aim for his face. Damn. 27 to hit?
that'll do. I mean, they're cult fanatics. They're not very strong. So
No. 9 plus 3. 12 fire damage.
he drops.
You just see this bolt of fire wrap around his face as he falls backward.
Nice. You are up.
Woo,
There's
woo, woo.
3 boys left in there. Or I'm
Oh,
sorry,
me.
4. There's 4 left.
4 left?
Yes.
Okay.
19.
A 19 hits.
Yeah.
Are you just popping in the doorway and firing off a shot?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
They've taken damage, right?
Yes, everyone in this room is taking damage.
Cool. I'm just making sure. You know what? Maybe there was a lucky one out there. All right, so that's gonna be 10, and then for 17,
Oh, man.
and then I'm gonna go again.
Okie dokie. The one you hit is still standing, but he looks like a stiff wind could knock him over.
Cool. Oh, this is a sad moment. I'm gonna use my sharpshooter feat to go 19. 19? Yeah.
Yep, that'll hit. Are you attacking a new one or the same one?
I'll attack a new one because that one's almost gonna fall over, and I don't want to waste this lovely attack.
Sure. We'll say you're targeting another one of the little sturdier looking fellows that maybe dodged out of the way a little bit.
Cool. And that's gonna be 17 damage for that one.
Okay. He's looking about as good as his other friend that you hit.
Cool. Yeah. Wait. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, he has to do more. What's 17 plus 17? I mean 17 plus 7.
That would be 24.
Okay, he gets 24 damage.
Oh, then he dies.
Okay. Good to
A
know.
miserable, bloody death.
He gets a hole blasted straight through him.
Cool. I'm done.
Okie dokie. That one that you attacked on your first attack is going to take his daggers and try and throw them at you.
Okay. Ah!
A 10 and a 15 to hit.
They don't hit.
Damn. Okay. He ends his turn. He takes 2d6 fire damage for 6, falls over, and dies. Chester, you're up.
So, this room's just on fire, right?
Yep.
And people are just kind of like walking out and dying, right?
Yeah, I mean, if they end their turn in the room, they're going to take 2d6 fire damage. So,
All right,
yep.
so Chester's gonna sit on his butt and pull a chunk of cheese out of his backpack and just kind of take a little snack break.
Okay. That's your turn?
That is Chester's turn.
Okay. There's 2 more cultists in here. They're going to make for the door and try and stab this little Iquiqui here.
What?
Aren't I blocking the door?
Well, it popped into the doorway as well to fire their shot, so... You know what? We'll say one is going to attack you and one is going to attack it. So these first 2 are going to be on it.
What a sad life moment.
A nat 20 and a 17.
They both hit.
Okay. For 16 damage from that guy. And...
Forget, you can attack me too. I am standing in the doorway as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm the one
Oh.
that cast the fireball.
Right. I thought Everest kind of like shoulder checked you out of the way, so you wouldn't
Pushed
get-
me to the side, but I'm still there.
Yeah. I mean, I just thought I was dominating the doorway, but I'm too fucking small for that. I'm a
I guess
dwarf.
so. I guess you're taller, so that. Well, I guess you're not tall enough. That
I'm
you'd be
like
hiding me.
4 foot tall at most.
Yeah, you're standing a solid like 1.5 foot above everybody else.
An unnatural 20 and a 15 to hit Everest.
20 hits.
Okie dokie. For 6 piercing damage,
Alrighty.
and they both die. They succumb to their burns.
Their cloaks finally catch on fire and they start running
Dancing,
and screaming
yeah.
and dying.
Yeah, so this room is currently on fire.
The first truly successful use of fireball.
We
Where
did
it
it.
didn't kill everybody else.
We are now the guy burners.
The guy burners.
So Everest is going to reach out and actually, he's going to use his hammer to try and nudge the door closed a bit and then turn and walk away.
Okay. Yeah. We'll say those spikes you added to it back in the workshop, you're able to just kind of hook it and then pull it closed. Good thing this is a stone building.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is.
What if we got trapped? That'd be sad. We just got trapped and stuck.
Hopefully there was nothing important in there.
Yeah, there probably
Oh.
was.
Just the altar and,
Yeah,
Give it
well,
about
nothing
20
important
minutes,
does.
everything will be smoldering.
Yeah, it's okay. We're just gonna get a curse on us now because we just burned some cult members. It's gonna be
Nah.
chill.
Let's just keep killing him.
the last room is the room on the left.
All right, time for sneaky Chester to peek through that door.
Sneaking after, the room full of screaming, burning men.
Oh, are we done? Let me finish this cheese.
All right, so Chester with a 25 is going to very slowly and sneakily open the door on the left.
Sure. The door swings inward into the room.
Slowly. It swings slowly.
You swing it open slowly.
Yeah.
And inside this room, so actually you approach the door, and you open the door slowly, and it opens the rest of the way by itself. Like you kind of just nudged it so you could peek in, and it opens the rest of the way by itself.
Oh God. I don't
This
like
room
this.
is a long chamber that runs the length of the hallway that you just
back.
are in, right? So it runs up the rest of the hallway length.
All right.
The room is covered in a blood red carpet.
Okay.
There are benches and those statues lining the pathway up to a raised platform. Seated on the platform is a golden throne, and you can see the figure of that mage you ran into up above. He's kind of spinning his staff on the ground, kind of just twirling it in his hands absent-mindedly. He almost looks bored. He has his hand, or his head kind of in his hand,
Okay.
Standing off to the left of the throne and slightly behind it is that big red hulking creature from earlier.
I got a bone to pick with him.
That's what you see inside. And the room is well lit.
Yeah. And I'm going to come back to the group and very quietly whisper, "Hey, the big bad guy and his goons are in there. We should probably just go.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Okay, we can go.
His goons, how many of them?
I'm bad at counting. It's like 1 or 2.
If it's not all of them, I think we can take them.
I mean, if you want to try, sure. Maybe we can like do the same thing, like light the room on fire and then close the door.
That is a big carpet.
Because this guy can go anywhere with his magic. If we can stop him here now, we can stop him from harming others.
I mean, I do have a couple smoke bombs. That'll make some chaos. You know, we could, smoke bomb, fireball, lantern oil, maybe make the fire bigger.
Some really quick homemade Molotov cocktails.
Yeah.
That old chestnut.
Molotovs always solve the problem.
Hey, they solve every problem.
I mean, maybe the cheese is flammable.
No, it's not. Definitely
Oh.
not flammable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, trust me, I'm a cheese expert.
I'm a cheese expert.
Yeah, out of character, guys. I'm down to fuck this guy up. I totally think we can take him.
Out of character, I don't think we can take him.
No.
But I'm down to try.
Yeah.
Eh.
I mean, like, I'm about like half health right now, so I mean, we can. I might die, but
Well, I've got all my spell slots still, so I can lay
Mhm.
out some healing before we head in.
cool.
I will do that now with a mass healing word. So everyone heals 5 points. And then who's still looking beat up? Like really beat up?
I don't think
It's just
anyone
Zoe.
is.
Just Zoe?
Wasn't beat up, like halfway, but I'm like, if we're fighting someone big, and then I realized also that I had the thingy, my little rubber stamp that Josh gave me because I can cast healing word with it.
Oh yeah,
I forgot, but then I remembered it when we were freaking out because we're like, oh shit, we don't like have anyone to like heal. Well, we do, but Chris was worried about his spells, and I was like, wait, I have this thing, the
Well,
little
I'm
stampy
good.
stamp.
I'm good now, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop 2 separate level 1 healing words on you.
Okay, cool.
Zoe, you heal for 13 points.
Cool. I am like back, bam, almost to full health.
So you guys gonna like roll in there like the fucking A team,
Well,
or
Everest is gonna ask Chester, how big is the room?
It's about as long as this hallway, a lot wider.
And how tall?
How tall was the room, Josh?
let's see. The ceilings are pretty high vaulted, so we'll say they are. They peak up almost like they're like at the top of a tower. So we'll say 80 feet.
All right, so
This almost looks like a cathedral, like a worship center for like, yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys are down to fight this guy, Everest is gonna like open the door, and from the doorway, cast Call Lightning, level 4 in the room.
Okay.
And as he's stepping through, if I can get a strike on the wizard guy, I will do that. If not, I will just
Yeah, we'll say he's
Approach.
distracted. He almost looked like he was moping. So yeah, we'll say you can get a strike on him.
Oh, and for this +1 spell focuses, does that have +1 damage as well? Or is it just +1?
Yeah. It would be +1 to attack and damage.
Okay. So I'm going to channel Divinity to try and hit this guy, this wizard guy, with the lightning bolt. He needs to make a dex save.
23.
Oh, yeah, that beats it pretty well. But he'll take 20 and a half damage anyway.
Do you round up or down?
I think around down.
So 20.
So he takes 20 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And he'll yell, "Remember us, lad?"
He'll giggle and say, "Oh, you've come! Excellent! Brother, they've come!" Roll initiative. Thank you for listening to our show. For more content, including world maps, cast info, or additional podcasts, check out our website, oneuppodcasts.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at AreWeDeadYetPod and on Facebook at facebook.com/AreWeDeadYetPodcast. Intro and outro music composed by Salty Dog Company. Find them on SoundCloud by searching for Salty Dog Co. Spelled dog, D-A-W-G. Background music and ambience provided by tabletopaudio.com under an attribution, non-commercial, no derivatives 4.0 international license from Creative Commons. Tabletopaudio.com really brings your games to life and is perfect for both adding in that background music to a podcast or for live sounds during gameplay to increase immersion. Check them out at tabletopaudio.com. Cover art by Ashley Steinke. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of the show. Bye.